Leo, how's it going? Robin here with AriesFireTarot. Welcome to the channel, guys. So it's that time of the month for your bonus reading for February 2021. Found this really cool spread for Year of the Hierophant. So let me explain this to you. I will be using the Good Tarot deck to do this reading for you guys. So the Hierophant is the 5th card in the Major Arcana. So if you take 2021 and add all those digits together, it resonates out into the number 5. So I'm going to read from the companion book of the Good Tarot here for you guys. I need to turn the light up a little bit. Sorry, this is going to be a little bit much while I read, but I'll turn it back down for the reading. So here's the Hierophant. Really cool card, super spiritual. So when this card appears, it reminds you to be committed to a spiritual practice to ensure a consistent contact to your higher power. When you have a daily practice of prayer and meditation steeped in gratitude and committed to being a co-creator, life works out in wondrous ways. Rituals are in your highest good at this time, and exchanging vows is also highlighted. So this is going to be a great reading for you, Leo. I'm really excited to do your reading as always. I love seeing the confidence that is coming through in the comments every time I do your readings. You know, that absolute awareness of being that co-creator in your life on your way to your your highest elevation on your earth walk. So let me just start shuffling the Good Tarot here. I'm going to do a couple of deck cuts. So I just want to talk about my hair for a second. It's reached this level of, I have the pandemic haircut going on here. It's just absolutely ridiculous. So I did my best with it this morning. So anyway, I'm sure you guys can all understand and relate. All right, so I'm going to start pulling cards here for you guys, Leo. And the first one is going to ask, what is your primary teacher in 2021? And this could be a person or an event. So let me just pull a card out for that. And let me just do a quick deck cut. You've got the 9 of Fire. So this is a really, really interesting card for you guys. This does represent fire sign energy, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. So when you see this card, it is asking you to reflect on, that's interesting. I was going to say your past, but this is asking you to also look at your past lives. So that's really fascinating. You might want to ask your higher self to put you in touch with past lives. Many of you could have been extremely successful in prior incarnations. But you also don't want to neglect what you've done in this lifetime, to have a really good observation of what has worked for you and what has not. Really take a breather and just go, okay, well, this is how I got here at this point in my life, and maybe this is what I want to change. And just as I was saying that, I saw angel number 333. Super important angel number. All you have to do is go to a web browser and punch in angel number whatever, and then read your message. I usually go with Sacred Scribe. She's one of my favorite websites. So anyway, guys, you are being asked to learn from your past, whether it is going to be this life or a past life. So I know lots of people do past life regressions. You could have dreams. You could ask your higher self to show you what you did in a past life to become successful. You can also look at other possible timelines, because your higher self can see every result of every decision that you're going to make in this lifetime. So really interesting card here to stand and reflect. Okay, so what are you breaking free from this year, Leo? This is 9 of Water. This is really interesting too, because this is kind of concerning yourself with attracting in a lot of people. You can see the focus of this mermaid is on a treasure chest, okay? I'm getting words like stop worrying about being popular, about how many people you have on your friends list. Really start focusing on yourself and what you're putting on the table for yourself, rather than how many people are going to sit down at your table. Worry about yourself. Put yourself at the head of your own table. You've got 2 9s in your reading too, so that's an angel number 99 for you. So it's like you need to focus more on quality than quantity when it comes to your circle. There's this saying, and it's like the higher you vibe, the smaller your tribe. So don't worry about not being popular if, you know, you don't have as many friends as you did, like, you know, when you're growing up and you're in high school, because part of your journey is to really start focusing on yourself and not who's around to applaud you on, right? To give you a clap when you're doing well. And that can be a little bit challenging for like really outgoing and gregarious and, you know, that popular Leo vibe that you guys have. So if that's not happening for you guys, it's intentional. The universe is removing people from your circle that are not meant to be there, possibly people that are focused in greed. So you're breaking free from that need to be the center of attention, and that might be counterintuitive to you guys, because you need to be the center of your own attention instead of having other people around you propping you up, because you're the light, Leo. So let's see what tradition, I can't even read that, sorry, it's dark in here, you are undoing. So a tradition could be something that's no longer serving you, right? Something that you're doing, a habit that doesn't serve you. And this is going to come from looking back and saying, okay, well, I tried that a million times, and I tried collaborating with that person and it didn't work, and still trying to do it. But let's have a card for that and see what my team in spirit has to say here for you. Again, you guys, like this 8 of fire energy, again, another fire card, right? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This is that really bubbly, vivacious, outgoing energy, sort of the need to get there first, maybe being in competition with other people. And this could have been drummed into you at a very young age. It could have been part of your sort of intrinsic behavior. And again, it's like you're going to be weaning yourself off of the crowd. You will still be admired. Don't worry about that, Leo, but it could be more at a distance and being supported by a larger number of people that can't actually be physically around you. And I see where your team in spirit can come in a little bit closer. You know, when you stop worrying about who appreciates you. Okay, so what spiritual practice should you change? What in your spiritual practice should you change? I can see this being a really big challenge for you, Leo, because you really like the applause. Here's the 3 of water. So the 3 of water is connecting with like-minded people. So you could be surrounded by people that, I actually got the word usurper. Somebody wants to like kick you off of your throne, Leo. Like the people that you're associating with. It's time to look at them a little bit more deeply. And again, put them off to a distance if they need to be. It's better to have 1 or 2 or 3 really close people that actually have your back than lots of people to sort of party down with or just accumulate friends on social media. And this is going to be counterintuitive to you, Leo. And it really is, because you are like such a highly magnetic person. But that's when you also will attract in the usurper that I saw earlier, or energy vampires that just kind of want to feed off of your presence, and maybe they want to take a little piece of your pie away with them also, and they probably don't deserve it. I'm going to pull another card here. So what are you being called to teach others? And actually, as I was saying that, one of my guides was saying this is something that you need to teach yourself. The Three of Earth. Guys have 9s and 3s like crazy in your reading. You're getting massive angel numbers here. This is the card of alchemy. This is like focusing on something that can bring you that million or millions that I've been seeing in your reading for a couple years now. Like, what is it that you're really good at? And it could be that this collective of friendships that you have is sort of harnessing you back, you know, instead of being that. And I'm getting a vision of like a wild stallion sort of running across an open field. That could be you. But right now it's like you're shackled in with a bunch of other horses as part of a team and pulling somebody else's weight. These people that you have around you could be your ultimate distraction. You know, instead of focusing on other people's reaction to you, it's time to start focusing on the universe's reaction to you, which is why you've got the 9 of fire, because that's going to go, okay, well, what happened when I hung out with this person? How did I feel when this person was around? You know, check your energy responses to people, and that is going to tell you how they are either amplifying or detracting from your relationship with the universe. And when you see the 3 of Earth, this is about creating your own wealth out of something that is a natural, intrinsic value within you. So this is going to be a year of real self-introspection, releasing any sort of need to be the entertainer, you know? Maybe there's something in that. You guys could be you are a natural entertainer, but maybe you're doing it for the wrong crowd that doesn't appreciate you, that you're really not going to receive any sort of benefit from the universe in relationship to wealth and abundance. It could be very exhausting for you to try to play to the wrong crowd. So it's time for you guys to start playing to the right crowd, and that begins with you. Okay, so what is changing for you in the year ahead? This could be a really pivotal year for you, Leo, if you start to understand the direction that you're taking yourself in. So this is the Queen of Fire. She's very focused. Oh, wow. Okay, I just see this as like, it's time to really focus on your own house, Leo. Putting everything in order for you. Like, I'm just getting savage messages, you know, you guys, just to be selfish this year. Follow your own dreams, you know, break free from the shackles of the crowd that has been very attractive for you, you know, just... Your path could unfold in such a different way, and you might feel like it's being completely selfish. You know, you could be so used to participating in team sports, team events, going out with tons of people. But from what I'm getting from my spirit guides, like, that needs to change for you guys in order to face and focus on what could come in with that Queen of Fire. There's such a tireless energy in the Queen of Fire, and she really likes to take care of her house, you know, and the people close to her, instead of like scattering out to everybody and making everybody happy, making everybody laugh, you know, being the star of the team, being the funniest person at the party, or, you know, the center of attention. Because you're giving it to everybody else, but that sort of universal pull that you need is being diluted by something that is so natural for you. It's like, really shift your focus to yourself and this alchemy that you can create for yourself. I'm just going to pull one more card. So you've got the Page of Water. Okay, so the Page of Water really harkens back to childhood, and you know, you could have brought in sort of the funny man or the sports star or whatever talent to distract people from something that was quite painful for you in your childhood, that you didn't have to address, you know, that you just sort of covered up. Or something that other people urged you to do because you had a natural talent for you, but it distracted you from your actual soul purpose. It's almost like you need to go into hermit mode this year, you guys, Leo, and see what really makes you tick without the crowd clapping you on. Very, very deep reading for you guys. And like it kind of sounds like, you know, you were making mistakes as you were moving through your life, but you weren't making mistakes so much as distracting yourself from your soul purpose and that thing that you can pull on with the Three of Earth that you're probably really good at, that you moved away from. And whatever it is that you think of when I say that, that's the thing that you need to go back and focus on, you know, because that is the one that's going to kick you up to the next level. But it is probably going to take a bit of a hermit mode and like distancing yourself from people and turning down invitations if you're getting them. Focus on what you were really, really, really good at as a kid, or like reignite that dream, that inspiration that you had as a child. Yeah, this is going to be like tearing down old walls and building new ones. That's all I'm getting from the spirit guides, you guys. So I hope that made sense. It's a bit of a deep one, but it is really time to look back at your childhood and say, well, I could have either gone this way or this way, and you might have chosen the wrong path. So it's time to get back on the right path for you, Leo. All right, guys, take care. Have a great day. Bye.